Good morning. I'm Robyn Rhein from Kevin Hildebrand's office, and I am the Director of Operations here and also a licensed realtor. And I have DonRoberts with me today from First National Bank, who is the EVP of Lending. And I brought him here today to discuss kind of the current state of the market as far as mortgages and some different types of programs that First National Bank offers.
So I guess I'll start out by talking about the Welcome Home program that typically only comes out once per year. This year we're rolling it out twice, compliments of the Federal Home Loan Bank. March 1st was the first rollout date, which is now closed. July 6th will be the second rollout date. So get prepared to write a contract and submit those on July 6th because they will go fast. Do you have questions about the Welcome Home program?
So can you explain just what the Welcome Home program is? I know it's, I think there's a general perception that it is just for first-time homebuyers, and it's not.
No, it's not. There are some restrictions, including income, but you can be a second-time home buyer, a third-time home buyer, but it is restricted to primary residences only. Another restriction on the Welcome Home funds is you cannot have an application dated before the program begins, which is July 6th. So we can do the pre-approval process, so you know what you're qualified for. You can submit your offer, have an accepted contract, but we cannot submit until July 6th, so we can't move anything forward until that date. But we can go ahead and get everybody pre-approved beforehand.
And then from the time of the application date of July 6th, what's the timeline there from that point?
So it's going to be a minimum of 3 weeks. So that's important when you're writing in the closing date on the contract. We probably want to do 4 to 5 weeks, which is probably not ideal in this market, but it's important to do that because this past March, the first rollout of the Welcome Home funds, we did not get our first approval until about 23 days. And we submitted those early morning on March 1st, which was the earliest we could submit those. So it took a little bit over 3 weeks to get the approval back from Federal Home Loan Bank. Okay.
All right. Can you explain the Welcome Home funds as far as what it is offering that purchaser?
Yeah, so this year, I'll start off in the last year, it was $5,000 per buyer or borrower to use for down payment funds and closing costs. This year, they raised that to $10,000 and $15,000 if you're a veteran. The bad news to that is we have limited funds available. In the past, we could stretch that out over many borrowers, and this year it's going to be limited to borrowers due to the fact that they get more money. So it's kind of a catch-22 there, but good news for you if you're a buyer looking for down payment funds, you can get up to $10,000. $15,000 as a veteran, yes.
Great. Okay, great. Thank you for meeting with me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And of course, if you have any buying or selling questions, please feel free to reach out to me or Kevin or Mike. We can be reached at 513-677-5333. And Don, I will be putting this Welcome Home Fund information on this post, and Don's information will be on there for you if you want to reach out to him.
Thanks, Robyn. Appreciate it.